This strategy will help you find your own voice and stand out from the crowd when it comes to YouTube. In general, the tips that we get for growing a brand on YouTube are really vague. They are generally be yourself or find your own voice. So these can be anything and everything. And to solve this, I'm going to share with you a 3-step strategy which will help you find your own voice. That also through storytelling. So this is basically a storytelling structure which you can incorporate in your own videos, helping you to build more credibility and establishing you as an authority so that you can book more appointments and grow your coaching business just through YouTube. Before we get into this strategy, let me give you a few examples just to show you how this thing works in real life. So this channel is called Blue Pen and Red Pen, and the concept is really simple. He writes using a blue and a red pen. But you will be surprised to know that this very thing is what separates him from any other mathematics tutorial channel. Or if you look at Ed Lawrence, he is one of my favorite YouTubers. The way he presents his stories make all the difference. When it comes to storytelling, you don't have to become like Spielberg or Nolan. You have to just incorporate this 3-act formula in your next script and you'll see the difference. This strategy is known as the hero's journey. And the hero can be anyone from you to your audience. And it all starts with a problem or the why of the video. Why should your audience care? In the first 15 seconds of this video, I made it clear to you why should you care about what I'm going to say. And that's exactly what you need to do with your audience as well. Your audience need to know why should they care. If we talk about any successful Hollywood film, they follow this same hero's journey, which is the main character gets into a problem by choice or by luck. Like in Godfather, Michael ends up into the situation. He didn't choose it, which is his problem from where his world starts changing. But in Rocky, he gets out on his quest. It's his quest, it's his problem which he's trying to solve in the film. So ultimately, everything starts with the problem. So once we have mentioned why should they care, we need to show them how is it going to look if they don't solve this problem or if they stay in the same situation for a very long time. In popular Hollywood films, it's really the quest. This is basically the hardships that the character is going through. So when you are narrating your story or when you are narrating your steps, 5 steps to lose belly fat, with each step, you have to either weave in your own story or you have to make it clear to them how will it look if they don't solve this particular problem, if they don't take this particular step. You have to paint a picture of the hardships that your audience is going to face if they don't address this problem or that you have already faced, which led you to the solution. So instead of listing this to your audience, do this, 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 it's far better if you show them how this is going to change their life or how this changed your own life. When they have proof, when they see this in action, it makes all the difference. If you can visualize that doing this will help me fix this problem, then you can really hone in and focus on this problem. So this step is all about blending your answer in the story and using your own stories. This is what will help you stand out. Why should they care is different for everyone, and how is even more different because your life experiences, your belief systems, everything is different. A hero's journey will always end in either of these 2 ways. Either they will achieve their goal or they will not. But one thing which will always be constant is that they will be changed from within at the end of this journey. And this is something your audience needs to feel throughout this journey. At the end of the video, they have changed their perspectives for that particular point, which brings us to the 3rd stage, which is what? What should they do to relieve this pain? Now, if you try to give this solution directly to your audience, they will not like it. So basically, this is the part which brings out your personality. What I mean by that is we have to show this solution in action. How? It can be a personal experience. It can be an example of a famous YouTuber or a famous personality. You remember in the beginning of this video, I gave you the example of Godfather and Rocky, something like that, which helps them visualize. The idea is we have to show, not tell. Why? Helps you grab the attention. You get their curiosity right here, and here you get their attention. Now, all the magic happens between how and what. This is where you should blend in your stories. How did it affect you, or how did it affect your client, or how did it affect someone who is in the similar situation as your client? And what did they do to solve that problem? And this is where you can show your personality by giving the examples, by sharing your experiences, by sharing client stories. As I told you in the beginning, we are not trying to become Nolan or Spielberg, but we are trying to show that we are an expert of our field, and showing the experience and client stories will do exactly that. And this is also an answer to great artists' steel framework, because you're making it your own by sharing your own examples, experiences, and client testimonials. As long as you are using this structure, you can seamlessly blend your stories into your scripts. And take any example. Let's take the two that I started with, Godfather and Rocky. In the end of Godfather, Michael is a changed man. Michael is now the Godfather. Similarly, in Rocky, the first scene and last scene, Rocky has changed completely from within. Do you know why we feel so connected with the story? Because we have seen their transformation. And this exact thing will help your audience see this transformation. This is what will make the difference. Your stories and experiences are really very important. When someone is skiing, they have to do all these things alone. It can be a lot overwhelming. You can break it down to them, you can make it, bite size, so that they can apply it on their own. But when they will try to do that, they will see it's overwhelming, it's work. So it's much easier to delegate it to someone who has walked the walk like yourself. So this is the basic idea behind this. So this strategy will help you blend in your own stories, add in your own unique voice in your videos. But if you want to know how you can incorporate storytelling by editing and scripting your videos, you must check this video out.